trying to sort out the Carlos Correa details is an interesting one. From the GM perspective, I'll try to take a shot at it. Really, this is about limiting the risk. Once you determine that the ankle was going to be a problem for you long term, you want to limit that risk as much as you can. And so you could see that reflected in the Mets' offer, reducing their offer to 6 years at $157 million. But there was also a problem with the language between the two. And certainly the Mets want to have protection when it comes to not having to pay the back end of that contract if he has a specific injury to the ankle. And not have to pay anywhere near the $300 million that they were offering originally. Contrastly, when you're dealing with an agent like Scott Boras, if he doesn't get the language the way he wants it, and he had language, in previous contracts, including the J.D. Martinez contract, if he can't get that type of language, he's going to pivot to the next team. Minnesota Twins certainly were willing to go to something similar language-wise from the sounds of it. Their offer was also higher than the Mets, and they had the player last year. They were familiar with his medical history a little bit more than the Mets, so their willingness to take on that tolerance, that risk tolerance, was a little bit higher, and therefore they end up getting the player.